Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well today. Hope your weekend's been great so far. Now today we're going to be out shooting 3 under, and I wanted to give it a try again because of the comments right here between me and one of my subscribers, and it was a great comment. You know, we were going back and forth about the benefits of 3 under shooting and you know, his technique and tips and tricks that he was sharing with me. So I thought, why not? Let's get out and try it again, because if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I've switched from a 3 under style shooting to a split finger, which for me, I think split finger works better. But not to discount 3 under shooting completely, I thought, why not? Let's get out, let's shoot some today, and let's see if I can actually hit the target or hit where I'm aiming on the target using a 3 under technique. Now for me, 3 under is more of an aiming technique, where split finger is more of an instinctive style of shooting. And the 3 under technique that I was trying there for the longest time was just more frustrating to me than anything. But that doesn't mean that it's not a good style of shooting. You know, everybody shoots differently and everybody has their own way when it comes to archery. So today I'm going to set up, we're going to take some shots down here at my target, set up about 15 yards away, and I've taken off the normal paper face target that I've been using, and I just hung a tennis ball from a piece of rope and just hung it on my target just to see if I could hit it. And really, it's a psychological thing with that tennis ball, because what I'm trying to do is aim small and get into the smallest sight pictures that I can whenever I'm shooting at the target. And that has helped me considerably. So let's get set up, let's get my bow, and we're going to take some shots and see if 3 under actually works for me. All right, so for today's shooting, we'll be using my Samick Sage, which I actually set up for 3 under shooting. And the setup's quite simple. I just moved the knocking point up just a little bit from where I was before. I think I'm somewhere around, I don't know, maybe a 1/2 inch to 5/8 of an inch, which was up just a little bit from where I'm shooting split finger. So we're going to be shooting about 15 yards, and hopefully I'll be able to hit the tennis ball. That's the goal during this video, is to hit that tennis ball. Plus, I'm going to talk about the one thing that I had to change in my form that was affecting my overall shot cycle, my aim, my accuracy, my groupings, all of that. So let's go ahead and take a few shots and see how we do. Then we'll walk down and look at the target and see where I actually hit. But again, no matter which style you shoot, as long as you get out and have fun with it and practice and get better at it, that's all that matters, right? Your form is key when you're shooting. I can't stress that enough. And if you can find little flaws in it and be able to fix and correct those as you're shooting, that's going to help you immensely with your growth in any in archery or any sport really that you're at. And just a quick disclaimer, I am not a professional. I'm just a guy that enjoys getting out in his backyard and shooting. I just love to shoot. We will take one more shot, and then we're going to walk down and look at the target and see how we did. Okay, set my bow up over there, get my camera. So, like I said before, 3 under was not very successful for me whenever I was shooting 3 under before, because I had some issues with my form and I didn't know it, and that was really messing me up. So let's take a look and see how I did. So as you can see, my groupings are a lot better than where I used to be when I was shooting 3 under. And I actually got the tennis ball that time. Good on me. But just taking some time and changing one little thing in my form actually helped a lot. So let me collect my arrows. We're going to go back up top. We're going to talk about this, and I'm going to show you what I had to do to fix my shooting when it comes to 3 under. So as you could tell by that grouping, it wasn't the greatest in the world, but it was considerably better than how I had been shooting 3 under before. Another thing too, like I was saying earlier, is there was something in my form that was messed up, and I really didn't catch it until just the other day, and I've been trying to correct it. It was this. Whenever I was drawing back to get to my anchor, what I was doing was actually twisting my wrist. And when I twisted my wrist, it was putting pressure lower down on the string than where it should be, which is up closer to the nock. And because of that, my release was erratic, my aiming was erratic, and no matter, you know, where I felt like I was on the target, my arrow did not connect there. So that was one of those things that I had to really think through, and I caught that by accident. And how I actually figured out I was doing that is a few shots I was taking, I felt that twist right here, and I felt that string being twisted in a way that it shouldn't. So I've really had to think through that and kind of reinvent my form a little bit, if you will. So I guess that's a key takeaway here is, you know, practice and consistency in shooting. That's going to be dead giveaways sometimes to some of the things you could improve upon or some of the things you need to do differently. And I'm thankful that I caught that. But now that I am conscientious of it, what's going on is I'm driving myself crazy, you know, overthinking each shot. So hopefully, as I continue shooting and I am mindful of that, that it just becomes muscle memory. And that's key. So if you are having little issues like that, correct them now if you can, or if you can catch them. That way they don't become bad habits that you carry with you as you continue shooting and growing in this sport of archery. So I'm going to take a few more shots. Hopefully I can hit that tennis ball, and then we're going to close out this video and see how we do. Another thing too is I usually draw down into where I'm going to anchor and release. I've stopped doing that, and the reason I've stopped doing that is because I found that sometimes I would think I was hitting the same spot every time, but what I was doing, I might be a little lower, I might be a little higher, might be a little to the left or a little to the right, and that's going to have an effect over your accuracy and your groupings as well. So now I'm just trying to focus the point of the arrow right on the point of target where I'm at and just pull straight back through to the anchor. So let's take some more shots and then we'll close out the video. Close. No cookie. And really this is where archery gets fun, is when you figure out little things that you can do better. Still no tennis ball. I'm close. I'm on it like a bad hairdo, but haven't connected yet. We'll take one more, go down to the target, see how we did. Bad one. No, I'm gonna take one more. That one I felt the release. That was bad. Well, didn't hit the tennis ball. So, all in all, I don't think I did too bad. My grouping's pretty good. It looked a lot better from up there, but still, not bad. I got close to where I want it to be. Still gonna need some more practice. Didn't get the tennis ball, but oh well. And here's my little flyer. You can call this a flyer too. Those hit actually in the same spot. I think it's time to change out my target. I about shot this one out. All right, let's collect the arrows. Well, here we go. So as you can tell, I've got some work to do when it comes to 3-under shooting, but you know, figuring out that one little thing in my form, that's really actually helped me a lot. So I'm going to continue to work on that as I progress and move forward. And I'm going to continue trying 3-under shooting. I think it's fun. It's something different for me, especially after switching to split finger, which split finger to me is still more comfortable and it just feels more natural to me for some reason. But again, no matter which way you shoot, the key is consistency, practice, figuring out what you're doing right and improving upon that, figuring out what you're doing wrong and stop doing that. Like I said, this one little thing here was messing up my entire shot cycle. So again, fun day out shooting. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. If you do like the content you see, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you think this video is worthy of a like, give me the thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I get thumbs downs all the time, and that's okay. But I do appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me today. And again, thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos and, you know, thinking enough of them to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. But hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day, a better day tomorrow, and a wonderful week ahead of you. And until next time.